Good morning. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I'm back. In my attempt to stay connected, decided to make another video to share some of my thoughts. Just to be sure, to be clear here, this is as much for me as it is for you. Like everybody else, this quarantine thing's kind of wearing on me a little bit, but you know, I'm dealing with it. I thought I would start out with a joke that nobody thinks funny, and I know that sounds kind of counterintuitive, but we'll see how it goes. There's this vacuum cleaner on the market. It's called the Buddha vacuum cleaner, but it didn't do so well. Can you guess why it didn't do so well? I'll give you a couple of seconds to think about it. Okay, here's the punchline. Didn't do so well because it had no attachments. I can just hear no laughter coming from the other side. I know a lot of people don't think that joke's funny, but I think it's hilarious. So I like to tell that joke also just to see if anybody else thinks it's hilarious. So far, not much takers, but anyway. Let's move on from that non-funny joke. I wanted to share a couple of thoughts about a few things. I ran across this phrase the other day on a podcast. On a podcast, and it was that our job is not to be our best during a storm. Our job is to get through the storm. And this pandemic we can consider being the storm. And I think in that phrase, there's a couple ideas. Of course, there's a little bit of self-compassion in that phrase. And what I would like you guys to know is during this time, your job is not to school your child, school your children, make sure that they have something to do. I mean, make something to do, but you're not here to be perfect. You're here to get through this thing. Your child will not be behind when they get back to school, whenever that is. The most important thing above everything else is to show them love, understanding, and you too. Before they left in school, my main things that I would try to teach the children, of course, was self-regulation, mindfulness, taking care of themselves, hand on the heart, and emotional regulation is, skills that they're going to use all their life. And I think that is so much more important than to worry about, they're going to be so far behind when we get back to school. When we get back to school, we'll be doing the same thing, these skills that I would like, that I believe is very important in their lives, So give yourself some self-compassion, just let's get through this thing, love and understanding and being with your child and finding moments. Last week, my last video, I talked a little bit about showing gratitude. Our brain, like I mentioned, has a negative bias, and it will hold on to negativity, and if you're not careful, you can spiral out of control. And I had mentioned one of the antidotes to that is think about being gratitude, moments of gratitude, and you can really zero in on little things. Oh, the sun came out today. Oh, look at that bird. Those little things really add up and help your mind being a little bit more positive. Something that I mentor all my caregivers, which works in this situation too, what I call is drinking in the positive moments. I mentor them that when they're in the classroom, when something great happens, something positive happens, to take a moment, settle down, and just drink it all in, let it all go in. And the same thing right now in your house, in your home. When something, I heard that I saw some videos that Jamie is riding a bike and Huxley is riding, and I heard the excitement in you guys' voice. Those are the things that you should just take time, slow your life down, and drink in those positive moments. Just go, oh yeah, and positive things, that happened in your day. Just drink them in and don't let them, for some reason, because of evolution, negativity sticks to our minds, and the good things just kind of pass on through. So we have to intentionally slow our lives down and drink in the good. So, that's one thing that will really, really, really help us get through this time, is to drink in the good things that happen during the day. Um, I think another thing that really will help us through these times is being kind to each other. When we're kind to each other, our body releases oxytocin, which is the love drug, um, serotonin, and dopamine, all different chemicals that makes us feel good. Our body wants us to be kind to each other. Our bodies wants us to be happy. So when we're kind to each other, um, all these chemicals get released in our body. Makes us feel good. So, thinking about being grateful for small things in our lives, drinking in the good, being kind to each other. All these things are going to make our life a lot better in this time when we're kind of like stuck in the house, um, wherever we're at. If you listen to the governor, we might be back sooner than later. So, and I hope that's true. But till then, I think these are things that could help us all. It definitely helps me. Um, with a curious thing that happens when we're do positive things all the time, our mind forms kind of like a sieve or something filter, and when we're continue to be kind and positive, our mind gets like a positive filter, which it lets in the kind stuff and filters all the negative stuff. So positive things come to you. Uh, Same thing happens when you're think about the negative things all the time. Your mind becomes a negative filter. It lets in the negative stuff and it keeps out the positive stuff. So we want that positive flow to continue in our life. And I think that all these things, I know it helps me, like this video, other than I'm sure you really want to see my pretty face, um, that's helping me uh, trying to be a little bit connected to you guys. Oh, by the way, I shaved today for you guys. What do you think of that? Uh, can't remember the last time I shaved, but that's a positive thing. It's soaking it in. It's really nice out here. The grass is a little wet, but it's okay. Um, I guess that's going to be it for today. I'm going to be making another video after this about a childhood memory. I heard some of you guys were saying you like that. Guys, take care of yourselves. I will see you as soon as we get back. Hopefully that'll be pretty soon. Much love to all of you guys, and take care.